In Lesson 9.3, we're going to take a look at perimeters and areas of rectangles. So first, we're going to take a look at the formulas, and then also the definitions. So first, the formula for perimeter is 2 times the length plus the width. And the area of a rectangle is just length times width. And these are the script L's. It's okay if you use a capital L. Now, important thing to notice here is it doesn't matter which is length or width. It's just one of your sides is length and one is width. It doesn't matter which one's which. And for a square, perimeter means you add up all the sides on the outside. So if all the sides are the same on a square, you have 4 of the sides. And the area is still length times width, but it's S times S, which is side squared. Okay, so perimeter is the length around the outside of a shape So we like to think about if you're going to put a fence, whoops, fix that, fence on a yard. Okay, so it would be the length around the yard, around the outside of the yard. And area is the space, I'm having a hard time with C's, the space filling the inside of a shape. So we like to use the example of putting carpet in a room. That would be area. Okay, so that's perimeter and area. Those are the formulas. You are going to need to know you're going to need to memorize those formulas. So let's use these formulas to try a problem. Okay, so here we're looking at the blueprint for a bedroom. Now, I know a lot of you like to use that program where you get to create your own houses and your own rooms, so this is similar to that. So to renovate their bedroom, the Novaks are carpeting the floor and pasting a wallpaper border along the top of each wall. Find the perimeter and area of their bedroom. Now again, it doesn't matter which one is length and which one is width. I'm going to make this my length and this my width. It doesn't matter. So my length is 12 and the width is 14. You'll get the same answer if you switched the length and width. It's okay. So the formula is 2 times the length plus width. So I plugged my 12 and my 14 in. So I plugged 12 in for L and 14 in for W. Add up 12 plus 14, that's 26, and 2 times 26 is 52. Now we're going to say 52 feet. You keep the units the same for perimeter. Don't touch the units, but you always have to include the units. Okay, now what about area? Because they asked us to find both, perimeter and area. So area is length times width. So again, we put 12 in for L and 14 in for width. 12 times 14, 2 times 4 is 8, 1 times 4 is 4, 0, 2, 1, add 168 feet squared. You square, it's a Q, the units for area, for every shape, all area. You better put that 2 on your little unit. So the perimeter is 52 feet, and the area is 168 square feet, but we usually say feet squared. It's just easier. Okay, so that's perimeter and area. Of a rectangle. Let's go on to the next one, which is a square. All right, now they try to be a little tricky sometimes. Sometimes they'll give you the perimeter or the area, and you have to find the other one. So here they say the perimeter is 28. So we're going to use the perimeter formula. Perimeter is 4 times the side. Since I know the perimeter is 28, I'm going to replace the p with 28. Now I need to solve this equation. Well, how can I figure out 28 equals 4 times what? To figure that out, you can divide both sides by 4. And I know that 4 goes into 28 7 times. And then now they want me to find the area, so I'm not done. So area of a square is side squared, or in this case 7 squared, and 7 squared means 7 times 7, which is not 14, it is 49. So 49 meters squared. So the area of the square is 49 square meters, or 49 meters squared, which happens to be choice D. Okay, so now you're going to try the 2 quick checks, perimeter and area of a rectangle, and finding the area of a square. Try those, and we'll check your work in class.